Hey, welcome everybody. This morning I'd like to share with you a new exercise tool and an exercise regime that will help you in your daily practice. And in this time of COVID and self-quarantine, this is a great way to help you to exercise in the privacy of your own home and the comfort of your own home. And the tool is called the Jin Shen Bang, and it's about a 48-inch stick. We do sell them. They are available online at winglam.com. WLE.com. Today I'd like to introduce you to one of the training exercises, and I'll probably just demonstrate about 5 exercises which you can use and incorporate. And these exercises are great for the health as well as stretching out the body. Loose joints and supple joints are helping you good to keep your body young and also to help the qi flow through your body. So with that in mind, this is your Jin Shen Bang that we're using. Okay. Find a nice comfortable place to practice. Somewhere where you have enough room. You don't need a lot of room, but this will help you to make sure that you don't hit anybody or hit something or knock down the lamp in the living room, whatever you got. So be careful as you're practicing the Jin Shen Bang, and we will go through some exercises for you. So the first one I want to demonstrate is just the wrists. So we want to start by the wrists, and then we'll move up the elbows and shoulders and also the back. So the wrist is, you want to keep the wrist supple. So just twisting it side to side is a simple exercise, right? And it's almost too simple. But what we want to do is maybe turn it from one side and use the other hand to assist and get a nice twist on the side, open up that wrist joint, which also helps to lubricate the joint and release fluids to help keep the joint active and supple. And you see here I'm going the other direction. So you can do this back and forth. As you stretch, it's opening up the joint and helping to release the joint, which also in effect helps the qi to flow through the joint and keep the joint healthy and possibly stave off certain conditions like stiffness of the joints or rheumatoid arthritis, right? Okay, so with that in mind, there's turning both ways with the wrist, exercise number 1. Okay, number 2, we're going to add the shoulders to the wrist here, and in this one we're going to grab the stick with the palm down but the fingers turned in. So as you can see from the side, my elbow's out but my palm is down, and I'm going to do that with both hands. So I'm going to grab from here to here. Okay, from here I just want to press down and straighten the straighten the elbows as you go down, and this is going to stretch the wrists as well as the shoulders, right? And then from here, if you want to raise up, that's fine. Get a nice long stretch, feel the body, feel the joints elongate as you go through the exercise, and back down. Okay? And we'll come up and do it again. Take a nice deep breath, and then exhale as you come down. Feel the wrist opening up, feel the shoulders opening up. Rise. Always soft, graceful, never forceful. You want to keep your joints healthy, and you don't want to tear inside the ligaments. Okay. Which is another nice point, is that this exercise is going to help your ligaments to be healthy. The white muscle inside the joints. Okay. So moving on, that was exercise number 2. I got a couple more for you. Exercise number 3 is a little bit of shoulder and elbow. And for this, we're going to bring the stick behind our back. Grab it with the opposite hand and just kind of pull it up, stretching the elbow, the shoulder, as high as you can bring it, stretching the whole shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Okay? Of course, you want to do the same thing with the other side. You don't want to be lopsided. You want to grab it and pull it and stretch it. Stretching the wrist, the shoulder, and if you pull your elbow up higher, you're also opening up the elbow. All right, that's exercise number 3. We incorporated all 3 joints. Okay. The next one is shoulders. Shoulders is next. From here, with the stick in front of you, you hold, depending on the looseness or the tenseness in your shoulders, you want to hold the stick here. If you're looser, you can come closer and closer as you do the exercise. The idea is to swing the stick back and stretch the shoulders, right? And then come over the top again, back, stretch the shoulders, over the top again. As you can see, I might be bending one of my arms slightly. This is kind of opening up my shoulders and my chest, right? Not just the chest per se, but the clavicle, which is the bone on the chest, right here. Clavicle goes from your shoulder joint into the center of your sternum, and this point right here is getting opened up and stretched. So it's a kind of a stretch that you will use to help promote the flexibility and the de-stress the clavicle area, which of course right behind the clavicle and the sternum is your heart and your pericardium. Very important part of your body. So you want to make sure you open it up, relax it, keep it loose, keep it supple, and this in turn will help with the longevity. Right? So again, from here I'm just going to pull it back and stretch it all the way down and back over the top into the front. Right? Pull back, stretch it all the way down, back over the top. Again, depending on your flexibility, you can bring it closer, do the same thing. Right? Last exercise, number 5, I'm going to do this. This is for the shoulders. Placing the stick down, I'm going to turn backwards and just grasp the top of the stick with both of my shoulders, both of my hands. And as you do this, I'm going to squat and stretch my shoulders, keeping my head lifted and go as low as possible and come back up to relaxed position. And do it again. Squat, lift, holding onto the stick, keep my head lifted to the top. And this is going to open up your shoulders, the shoulder joint, as well as stretch the deltoid muscles, which in effect will relieve stress. Some people carry a lot of stress in their shoulders, in their upper neck, and their arms. Sometimes at the end of the day you might walk around like this and say, wow, I'm so stiff and I don't know why. Well, these exercises will help loosen up, get rid of the stress, and help keep you healthy. And hopefully, the long-term effect is going to be longevity and resistance to arthritis, because your joints are going to be strong and lubricated. Hey, I hope this helps you, and we'll come back with some more exercises. But again, Jin Shin Bang, right? Special exercises, and these are going to help you in your everyday life, as well as maybe you might have special problems with tightness in your shoulders, or maybe you need some rehabilitative exercises for injuries. This is a great way to practice on your own. All right, everybody stay safe out there, and thank you.